Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today in this video we'll be talking about a different kind of thing that coming into the game, which is the heroic accessories, and what kind of accessories is best for you, what I'm going for, what you should go for depending on like what build is gonna be needed in the build. Yeah, and the question of like should you wait for tier 3 and things like that. I'm also gonna be answering all of this question. If you haven't already, I stream on Twitch. Check me out on Twitch, Jehu1. I usually stream about pretty much 5 times every single week. So yeah, and let's just get right into it. First things first, I'll be answering what am I personally going with. So I personally go with the rings. The reason is because it's, in my opinion, I don't know if this is true or not, but in my opinion, this is kind of the safe bet. I'll be saying the reason why is because, first of all, it gives you dexterity and attack speed, which I need for my build anyway. I know a lot of people don't need dexterity because you're running like hit heavy, but for my personal build that I'm trying to go with, yes, I kind of need it. The other reason too is that ring has 2 slots in your gear, so just in case if anything happens on tier 3, and there's like a super broken ring that gives me pretty much like everything I need, high stat, high defense, that kind of stuff, and I can just instantly replace my Coil of Endless Hunger if that's the case. So the reason why I go with rings is because there's always an safe options, because I don't need to like fill a spot like permanently, because there's always like another spot that I can just like put in. That's why, in my opinion, I like going rings, because let's say if I go bracelet and all of a sudden there's like a more broken bracelet in tier 3, who knows what's coming up on tier 3, but I can't really replace the bracelet because heroic is still gonna be better than tier 3, right? So that's why I'm choosing ring. That's why I go with it. The attack speed is good. The heroic traits is pretty good too. I mean, all the heroic traits are pretty much the same. So yeah. And the reason why I don't want to go for belt right now is because I have a girdle, and pretty much with girdle I can really run that skill damage rush quite high. So I'm pretty much stacking skill damage rush on this build. That's why it's a testing build. I have no idea how it works yet. I mean, so far it's pretty good, but again, everyone is not really at their end game gear yet. But so yeah, that's what I personally like. But let's just talk about like what the average build should do. Let's say for my free-to-play 4-piece Vanguard build. So for my free-to-play build, here's the thing. If you're free-to-play, you're likely are kind of thin on resources. So in my opinion, you don't really want to go anything at all for accessories right now. Because here's the thing about accessories. Accessories is supposed to fill what is the weakest spot of your accessories in your build. The reason why, it's because all of the stat that you can get from accessories, you can kind of like, it's all accessories are kind of the same pretty much. Because here's the thing, let's say if we try to go for like necklace, for example, right? So necklace, you'll be locked to this main stat. So you want to make sure the whatever main stat that goes in the accessories is a stat that you need, because like strength at the critical, you can't really edit that. Pretty much everything else that comes on the heroic effects, like you can pretty much have the same thing on every single thing. The only catch is you can't double dip whatever stat you have. Like let's say the necklace gives you crit, you can't build another crit on the heroic effect. So that makes building this a little bit tougher, since we don't know what tier 3 has to offer, right? The safest bet is, again, you go ring. Pretty much with ring, you can easily like get rid of that problem, because you also have like one spot that can easily fill in the broken rings or something. But yeah, just in case if there is any like bracelet or like rings or like earrings or like belt that's coming in tier 3 that is kind of like useless, you kind of want to replace that piece of accessories. So because again, all the accessories are pretty much the same. It's not like weapon where there's like a different kind of like base damage and all that. There's a lot more things to think about. For accessories, it's just like, all right, which one is more useless? I'm gonna like replace that part of the equation. Because for armor, like let's say for armor, the only thing that gives you skill damage rest is cloak, and you can't really get heroic effects skill damage rest. That's why cloak is one of the best for greatsword spear, is because you need skill damage rest in order to like survive more anyway. So that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, again, like for heroic effects, like let's say if I decided to go necklace, I can like, let's say, oh, I need perception, I can just add perception on it. Oh, I need hit, I can just add hit on it. There's so much other things that like we can build. And as a guide maker, I wouldn't recommend you getting any accessories. I think we just wait for tier 3. But again, there's a likely chance that they don't drop accessories right away from tier 3, because Nebula is kind of fresh still in terms of like the way to grind it. And then the Awakened Nebula is also another thing that is fresh too. I mean, in a way, it does make sense for them to drop it, because by ascending the Nebula accessories, you're pretty much making it more affordable in the market, because it's not being gate kept anymore. And they can probably think like, oh, okay, it's not gate kept up anymore. Might as well let's try to release some tier 3. But again, I don't know. I have no info on that. My best bet will just to wait. And then once we wait, once we know like what's happening, or like if they instantly release tier 3, then there's another guide about this whole accessories thing. So as of right now, my best bet is to just save it, sell all heroic traits that you have pretty much, if you don't really know like what you're going for. If you're like me, where I know for sure I know for sure that I want to go for rings, then yeah, go for it, get the rings. Like if you really want to rush it, that's the thing. But again, if you don't really level it up, you're gonna be getting a lot of diminishing returns. Like for me, I don't level up my skill damage boost yet, and I feel that 80 skill damage boost missing from my build. It feels quite bad. Like I'm gonna be honest, it feels quite bad to be missing that 80 skill damage boost. So yeah, like if you can't trade it out, just don't do it. Just keep on grinding. Just wait for a tier 3 is coming out around the corner anyway. So that's my opinion on it. I would say there is some theory that people are going like belts, for example. Yeah, belt is good and all that. It gives you like fortitude and probably like the thing that we're looking for and all that. But the catch is you can also do like, okay, let's say I want to do necklace. I can also just do necklace. I get 10 strength, which I need anyway. I need 165 crit, which I need anyway. And then I can pretty much just do this. I can just do 8 fortitude over here and go hit heavy or something like that. Like it's so easy to customize your heroic effects. Like you don't want to mess it up. Same thing goes for your heroic traits. I wouldn't say it's good for you to like max it out right now, because what if your armor combination that's gonna be happening on tier 3 is gonna fuck up everything else. Like I don't even know, like right now, is 4-piece Vanguard is gonna be the meta for tier 3? For sure not, but is there something close to it? Maybe. But as of right now, I would say just save your materials. New build is coming up around the corner, and we just don't know how broken the new build is. So yeah, but in my opinion, like a lot of people are asking me to about tier 3. Do you think it's too soon? Do you think it's like too early for the game to be releasing that? In my opinion, I would say, I guess so. It's kind of too recent, because a lot of this heroic are kind of like a long-term grind. But they stated it that they want people to keep grinding their heroic gears while getting their tier 3 too. Because we've been sitting for tier 2 in like a little bit too long. I mean, not that long. We only have it like for 6 months in global, almost 6 months. But yeah, I mean, if they want to release it, they want to release it. Like I can't do anything about it. Like I can't really say anything. Yeah, I would say I want them to release it a little bit later, but doesn't really matter. I like new content, and I hope they bring in a good set, tier 3 set, and I hope they bring it softly too. Like if they release everything instantly, it's gonna get overwhelming for people. But again, I get it why they want to do that, but yeah, it is what it is though. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. If you're a free to play, just save your build. If the only save thing that you want to go for, if you really want to go for accessories right now, it's just rings. Other than rings, you don't really want to go for it, because you're pretty much gonna be locking that one slot for your heroic gears, because they have stated that tier 3 is gonna be more or less impactful than your accessories, pretty much. So yeah. All right, if you guys enjoyed the video so far, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one, guys. Bye bye.